Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to week 5.
Week 5, and this was show week. We've done our show,
Yes.
and
amazing.
it went a lot better
We thought,
than we thought it would. Like going in, I think a lot of people were freaking out because of like Leanne being like, get on it in half term.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh, but I definitely think that there was improvement. There was obviously there was improvement because it was show week.
I was so much happier though that the red cast went first, truly, in my opinion. But at the same time, it was really good, and I would say watching the red cast a bit and getting to be like a little prop thing because had to stand up sometimes for
the riot scene, doing
and then the wardrobes.
The
for
wardrobes.
the church, I had to put the thing around Riley's neck.
Yep.
So that went smoothly.
Helping out,
So I'm so thankful. Nobody thought when we stood up oh, let me take their seat. I want a seat to sit down in because we need those seats, mate. Do not take the seats.
But I also for sure think having the lighting and sound, we had some of the sound, I think Kai had those tracks for the beginning scenes locked and loaded. We knew that I hear that song again, that party song again, I think I will lose it.
What, the I Love You one?
No, not the I Love You, that's the transition one, the I hear that again, that Subway Surfer track, I'm actually gonna lose it.
Can I give an audience review?
Audience review. Page your audience review.
It was alright. I actually quite liked it.
Oh wow,
Thank you,
audience
thank
review,
I actually quite liked it. It could have been better.
Ow.
It obviously could have been better,
Much
but
better.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, well.
It was
I
alright.
think the fact, the weakness, and it could have been better. A lot of people were like, oh, it could have been
Can
better.
I ask Paige as an audience? Do you think we needed mics, or do you think we were they're loud enough? Or do you think some?
I only came to the Redcast
Yeah.
performance, but from what I heard, I could hardly hear anyone. The only person who I could actually hear was Avery, and then some of Kai's lines as well.
Okay.
Oh, you can't hear me. But
Actually, no, I could hear you. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
I
no,
can't
it's
hear
because we weren't getting mics because we're year 1 actors. We need to learn how to project. But I think the fact that we were in the round definitely contributed to the fact that we weren't loud, because you have to within the round project so loud.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think it helped with the music
because-
overplaying it as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's people in front of you that are absorbing the sound that's directly in front of you, and you need to try and get that to go across the entire hall space,
Yeah.
which is almost impossible, especially with making the dialogue between you and whoever you're in the scene with sound natural, especially when you're at this volume and you're trying to make it sound natural, a conversation. It just doesn't work.
Oh, I would say watching the red cast though, when some of us were sitting down to do the riot scene and all that, to do the run through in the to the middle, it was very thin because they're everyone's hiding their mask, and there was Jay sitting there and had his mask in his hand, and this woman's just looking at him being like, why has he got that? What's about to happen? That is his part piece. And I was like, Jay, you're supposed to hide it so people don't know, so then we can just run through, you know?
I mean, that's just nosy.
I've only seen
you don't like it now?
the evaluation video of your show.
Yeah.
But my favourite part of it was the grandparents running across
Oh,
stage.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
we
was
got
Blue
to-
Cast.
Yeah, we
That's
got to add the granddads. We got Kai and Ellie Mae.
Oh, what were they called? They gave them
Paul
names.
and Sharon.
Paul and Sharon.
Yeah.
And
Favourite
they were a big cement in the Blue Cast that we didn't have in Red Cast, because they wanted grandparents. They were definitely one of the funniest things in that entire cast. I thought it was well funny.
I loved it. Was it Kai who was playing the grandmother?
Yeah, Kai was
And
playing the
then
grandma and Ellie Mae was playing the
I
granddad.
just love Ellie Mae running across stage with the cane.
Yeah, that's still really funny.
Yeah.
And I think because I think our shows definitely could have been better. We could have had more time. Things could have been cut, but I think the fact we got to see the lights, we got to see the music, hear the music, and I think it all just came together
Yeah.
in a way that was like, this is good. Like, it doesn't have to be the best we can do. It's just like it works for our FMP. We get to show off our skills like as individuals. And I think we definitely like there was more like between in our class, like some of them like obviously there was like we had arguments and stuff, and so that was still like, you know, that was still a thing that people, you know, but like it was more like we were more of a collective because of it, because it's like we need to make the show better in spite of that.
Yeah.
And I think that was cool.
Yeah.
All come together. Do we have individual strengths and weaknesses? I mean, I think we've already mentioned stuff about like the
Yeah.
staging, projection.
I think when we were doing the run throughs before the actual show, so we had about 2 run throughs before the actual show. That really helped, but at the same time, it was we were like, some people were just standing there, or it was just getting really hot in the room, and I hated it because like I was in 2 layers of clothes and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was like my first little run through was amazing. Second one was shit, and then when I actually did the show, I'm not supposed to swear, so pardon my language. Sorry, guys. It went really good. I believe the show was actually better, and I'm thankful that I pulled through before the actual show.
Yeah.
Why are you staring at me? I'm not gonna give input.
Sorry, she can't give input. She's
No,
like,
it's these banana socks.
Oh, it says banana socks. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I couldn't even say. Yeah. I definitely think like as I mentioned before, strengths were like the fact that the show came together in the first place.
Yeah.
And it was as good as it was, despite the fact we had the current time constraints and stuff like that. But obviously the weakness is it was our time. It's like our strength and weakness. Like our strength was like in spite of it, it was good
Yeah.
and presentable. But also the weakness was because of it, it could have been better.
Yeah.
And like we were drawn from a hat, like so we couldn't like do much about it.
Paige's hat.
What?
I got to use my hat.
To
I like
do the draw hat for like
Yeah.
the order of Winterfest,
Yeah.
and we just
What Winterfest?
fuck. Oh, dude, I'm actually so
The
out of it.
The car.
Sorry.
FMP
Swear.
season.
FMP.
FMP season.
FMP.
So yeah, I've been thinking about Jazz Night. I'm just like so out of it.
Spray bottle.
But yeah. So I would say all that. Damien, you have anything else? to say
David, do you
about-
think you had any strengths and weaknesses? that you
Strengths,
think?
learning lines, weakness, projection. Done.
I've got another strength friend.
What?
Well, sound like a spray bottle.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just then,
Okay.
you sounded like a
Okay.
spitball.
He
Okay.
always does. When
Also,
he
you're
Okay.
like acrobatics and like shit like that.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about
You did
that
the
shit.
flips,
Sorry,
like-
sorry, language, sorry.
Ooh,
Sorry.
language.
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 But yeah, I think that's us.
That's us.
So
We did FMP. Yay!
Thank you guys for watching us all. Say bye to Paigey, they're amazing.